Hi guys, Martin Howard here, messaging you from sunny Greece, where we live, and we've got the Monday market update for you. So the M4 corridor, which we kind of widen the use of a little bit because we're up in the valleys of Wales, which is a bit far from the M4, and we're down in Ilfracombe, which is a bit far from the M4, and lots of places in between. Nonetheless, our market update. Well, let's listen to the news, shall we? Everything's down. Rachel Reeves is bad. Taxes are up. Confidence is down. Inflation's going mad. Government debt is out of control. Blah, 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 blah. The truth is that the UK economy has a lot of resilience underneath. What other nation can be taxed the living hell out of, I'm trying not to swear, and continue the way they have done apart from the Brits? I don't think there's many, if any. The resilience is there underneath. So everyone's talking about these things: interest rates, economic uncertainty, property market slowdown. For me, that's opportunity. And my mum asked me the other day, what do you do about, and I said, I see everything as good. If the property market's bad, good. Less competition, lower prices. The property market's bad, is good, good. Then it's good. It's just good in general. Brilliant. Whatever we're doing will be good. So at these times when other people pull back, there's opportunities for us. So on Friday, I spoke about something that's worth £4 million that we're looking at. That's because somebody else has pulled out of a purchase, or almost pulled out of a purchase. We've agreed an £830,000 GDV project of 7 flats coming up shortly. We're going through the purchase process of that now because somebody else couldn't finish it and didn't want to finish it. So we were given that opportunity. So there's value emerging and competition is reducing, and that's exactly what we are sort of looking for. So in Reading and the Thames Valley, the tech sector is still strong there, and Crossrail has transformed it. So we're doing 10 flats there. I expect them to maybe double in value over 10 years, because you've got to remember, Rachel Reeves won't last that long. But even then, you're on Crossrail, you're on the outskirts of London, it's only going to expand. I'm expecting that to be worth double, maybe in the next 10 years, or maybe 12 years, but it will be. So we just do that and cling on to it and watch our equity grow, which is fantastic. Actually, part of what we're doing is building a portfolio. We've got a 5-year plan to get to £61 million. I think 10 years will take that to in the several hundred millions, because the next 5 years after that will be strong. And then in terms of equity, we're going to reduce the loan to values on everything down to 50% before we consider selling everything. And hopefully we'll walk away with nice 9 figures each, which is nice. Nonetheless, Somerset, Freeman, Trowbridge, they're market towns catching lots of London overspill. There's lots of, they're snooty-dooty towns. People don't want to live in London. They come out there, and you've got people that are just outside of the Bristol and Bath centres as well, operating from there, which is good. I take notes for these videos because I'm a newsreader. Here's the Monday o'clock news. South Wales is where we do see the biggest opportunities. So Cardiff is pushing its growth into the valleys, absolutely. There's lots of government regeneration, and Swansea is just doing super. So in Wales, there's 70% of the population live on the M4 corridor. So if you're doing stuff there, you'll be all right. Swansea's doing very well. And on the Devon coast, Ilfracombe, well, we've gone there because there's a great opportunity. But the more we're down there, the more we see, and there's good stuff down there. So we might be doing more in that direction. So we're not trying to time the market, because people who time the market will always lose. Because when is the top? When is the bottom? When is the right time? There is no right time. There is no wrong time. In fact, there are plenty of wrong times. There is no right time though. And time in the market, not timing the market, is the absolute key to that. So we're just looking to, when we do things, we have such a margin in them that we can cope with downturns, difficulties, interest rate rises, things like that. The £11.24 million worth of GDV we've secured this year is a systematic identification process of undervalued market assets in the market, title splitting, planning gains, underutilized properties. The one we're buying at the moment, the commercial sort of HMO, which is a hodgepodge of different, so basically it's 30 tenants in one commercial building, really underused. There's a big space in the roof that's unused. We're going to put a floor in it and offices, and then we're going to add £60,000 a year of rental, no, sorry, a month, a year of rental income to that, which on the commercial multiplier is worth £600,000 just by adding a floor. It's going to take some electric, some plumbing, some flooring, some structural work, but it's worth it, right? It's a free, there's no land to buy, there's no anything, we can just put the floor in, and it's not going to cost anywhere near that, the profit margins to do that. So there's lots of things you can, well, we identify these things, that's what we're good at. So the bottom line is, while others wait for the perfect market conditions, we're building a £60 million portfolio. And I think the best time to buy is when others are scared. So yeah, we'll see it. Now, during COVID, when everyone got their 50 grand bounce back loans, all of a sudden the bottom of the property market was full with people entering the market and buying stuff, not knowing what to do. And I've seen a few of those properties come back round, but at the moment, the same level of buyers that just aren't there. It's absolutely great. So it's a good time to buy. It's a good time for us. My market update is everything is telling you not to do it, so do it.